the way it go. I'ma hit this cut, you hit that cover to know which way to go. Got some information that you bitch niggas would hate to know. Niggas talk that shit, but they don't even know who made the hole. Drop a bag on your head, my shooters get paid to blow. Fuck around this
Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, and basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. We believe we've got a great one in store today. We've got a team that made it into the
I don't know who to smoke.
to the Buddha.
See him through the smoke. Caught his ass coming out the crib, shot him through the door. Tweaking up the mids, endlessly coming through the front. He got caught in traffic, walked away, get the finish. He on the internet lane.
Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, Paul again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Tar Heels will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Split backs here. Smith takes the handoff. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation and know they're heavy on one side. And then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense. It makes you really be honest.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. They'll stop him short, and they had it snipped out from the beginning.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field and guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but they tried to sneak attack and it did not work.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Right back to him on the ground. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Things looked great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Caught near the sticks. It's Hampton. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
Running back goes in motion. Handoff from the shotgun. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Criswell. Makes the grab on the left. And the ball's on the ground. And the defense snatches it, and they've reversed the field.
There's always a handful of plays. Or lose you the game. For the defense, that might be one that wins it right there. Gave up a big one. Looks like they might be scoring a touchdown soon, but instead you get the fumble and you change the momentum.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Got his man. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Dialing up a second down pass play. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
What an amazing play by the defense. Not only do you get the interception, but you completely flip the field. And how about the open field running by that guy once he made the pick?
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that.
And he's sacked. Stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hudson. They'll move the chains, good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
Here comes the offense on second down. They keep attacking through the air. Picked off. Looking for more room. Crosses midfield. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, UNC! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Jennings. Extending the play. Got a wide open receiver. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback bought a little time, but actually bought a lot of time, but not enough time. The defense gets to him. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Now adjusting. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now from inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Leaves it with the back. Shakes off the tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to him. He is smashing people. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
With the game tied.
The Mustangs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Hampton. Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Power football with the run. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game, but man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how pretty it is, but they did it just that. Like, make a play late in the game, tie ball game, force a turnover, give your offense now a chance to go win this football game for you.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
All right, if you're a quarterback in that situation, you know there's nowhere to go, so just
Cut your losses.
absolutely slide. Don't take the extra punishment. Just give up on the play.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
Returner brings it out to the 42. And your North Carolina Tar Heels will take over 1st and 10.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score of North Carolina 9, SMU 7.
Trying to pick up a first down. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's Jones. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
That was such a risky call. With the lead late in the game, to go for it on fourth down, that could have been disaster if they don't get it. But with the conversion, now the question, is that enough to ice this thing and win the game?
They'll throw it on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Yeah, if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Go straight ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drop.
And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
It's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They're bringing heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
You could clearly tell that he wanted to throw the football and he wanted to go through the air and make a big play. Defense does a great job corralling him, getting some pressure, and most importantly, getting him on the ground.
Steps away to find some room. Takes a hit as he fires. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.